Good day. Good day, mates. Good day. Is it good day or good day? Good day, mates. Do I sound Australian? No? Well, I thought in the spirit of today's special guest, my man, Dan Thomas, I thought I'd try and do my best version of an Aussie hello. See, I suck. I'm from Philly. I am not refined. Gentlemen, today I've got a special treat for you. Our boy Dan is back. I asked him back because I love the relationship advice that he gave in his last video. There's a link down below to the video, but here's the deal. Dan is a relationship dating expert and men's image expert or image consultant down in Australia. I've worked with Dan one-on-one and he's an amazing guy. He knows what he's talking about. He also runs a crazy great blog, improvement.com. It's also listed and linked down in the description. It's pretty sweet. Dan's crushing it. He's doing a great job, and the advice that he gives is actually like practical advice, not like some of these other dating so-called experts. And Dan, I love him. He's back. Gentlemen, without any further ado, I give you Dan Thomas.
Hey guys, Dan Thomas from Image Doctor and improvement.com, and stay tuned for the biggest mistakes that boyfriends and husbands make, episode 2. Well, my Aussie accent mustn't be that bad, as Aaron's asked me back after my previous relationship video in which I explained how men's hardwired problem-solving brains are actually harming, not helping, the health and happiness of their relationships. If you missed that video, you can find it down below in the description field. And today I'm following up with another crippling mistake that boyfriends and husbands make. This mistake is men only being affectionate towards their partner when they want sex, but rarely showing any affection at any other times. I truly can't stress enough how much this one mistake can completely cripple the health and happiness of your partner, relationship and sex life. As I often do in my videos, I'm going to provide you with an analogy to highlight why this mistake is so damaging and hopefully allow you to understand why and how you are making your girlfriend or wife feel as a result. So it could be seen that many couples collide over the use of credit cards within a relationship, in which the female may need to approach the male to discuss, present a case and negotiate the use of a credit card to purchase items a man doesn't see as necessities in their lives as a couple or family. These are typically items the lady has an emotional desire to buy, such as clothing, homewares, furniture and any such related items. In these cases, a man often gets his back up and becomes like the CFO of the relationship and does his best to talk her out of doing so. Now, can you imagine if your lady rarely or never showed you any affection in the form of holding your hand, giving you hugs and couch cuddles, and kissing you in non-sexual areas? Now I want you to imagine how you would feel if you were standing in the kitchen or your man cave and your lady came up from behind and wrapped her arms around you, kissed your neck and seductively ran her nails all over your chest, arms and stomach. Now imagine she turned you around and presents you with those beautiful big puppy dog eyes, brings you in close and passionately kisses you whilst roaming around your body with her hands. And just as you're becoming turned on and aroused, your high excitement levels torpedo to the ground as she says something like, "Baby, can I please use the credit card to go shopping today? I need new shoes for my girls' night out on Friday, and we really need some nice new bath towels. Oh, and I don't think the 13 cushions on our bed are enough. I think it would look much better if we had 20 bed cushions, so I'll need to buy 7 more of those as well. Should I take the MasterCard or the American Express?" So how did you feel listening to that scenario? Was your blood boiling? Did you put yourself in my position and feel like a human ATM machine? And were you saying to yourself, what a bitch, or what a sponge, or maybe some more colourful lines that aren't fit for me to repeat? Now, the lady in that scenario is doing a bad thing because she's only applying affection and physical love and attention when she stands to gain something from doing so. In her case, it was to buy shoes, bath towels and bed cushions. Well, if that lady's a bitch and a sponge, the majority of boyfriends and husbands are pricks, assholes and jerks who do the exact same thing to their women but just have a different object in mind. Guys love sex. None of us need to be reminded of this fact, and we all know that we're all willing to go to great lengths to get it. Ironically though, most men are unaware that the selfish and damaging way they try and initiate sex with their partner is actually completely turning her off having sex with you altogether. And this is not only in the moment that you make these attempts to initiate sex, but in a far more damaging long-term and permanent sense. You see, fellas, in the same way that you would grow to resent your lady if she only showed you affection when she wanted to splurge with your shared credit card, she too is growing to resent and even hate you for only showing her affection when you want sex from her. And it's even worse for her though, because just like men thrive on and need sex to be happy in a relationship, women thrive on and need affection and emotional connection to be happy in a relationship. And to delve even deeper, whilst many men can be upset or angry with their partner but still desire to have sex with them, it's virtually impossible for a wife or girlfriend to want to have sex if she's upset or emotionally disconnected from you. So hopefully you now have a better understanding of why this is such a damaging mistake, and I'll now offer you a very powerful piece of advice. Now I want you to come in close, turn the volume up to 100, concentrate and pay attention to this advice, as it will make a huge difference to the happiness of your partner, the health of your relationship, and the frequency of your sex life. If you want to be a good boyfriend or husband and make your wife or girlfriend happy, what you want to do is make a conscious effort at least once a day to provide her with non-sexual affection for an extended period of time. So let me break that down into 3 factors and explain each. Factor number 1 is to make a conscious effort at least once a day to provide her with affection. Now, I don't care if you need to make a conscious mental note, write it in your diary, send yourself a calendar invite, or set a reminder on your phone. Do whatever it takes to make sure that you provide your partner with affection each and every day. Factor number 2 is that the affection is to be non-sexual in nature. Most guys' idea of affection is kissing their partner's neck, trying to pash them, or even grab their ass, or even worse, their boobs. Whilst guys call this affection, girls just call that shit foreplay. And whilst you're thinking that you're a slick, smooth sex god as you're kissing her neck and feeling her up in the kitchen, she's repulsed by you and thinking, if only he knew how to turn me on, I'd actually want to have sex with him. So what's non-sexual affection? Non-sexual affection is showing her affection in ways that have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with sex, and which ideally take place in an area where sex is physically not possible. Physical acts of affection can include holding her hand, giving her long, meaningful hugs and cuddles, which can be standing up or sitting down, kissing her on the forehead, on her hand, and anywhere else you typically don't kiss her during foreplay and sex. And as mentioned, it's fantastic if you can perform these affectionate acts when, say, going for a walk, walking through the shops, driving in the car, when grocery shopping, at the kids' weekend sport, and anywhere else where your partner knows that your affection doesn't have the ulterior motive of turning into sex like it can have in the privacy of your own home. This way she knows that you're just giving her this affection because you love her and feel compelled to display your affection for no other reason than because you want to feel close and connected to her. Doing so in public will also make her feel special, as though she's your prize and your queen and you're ecstatic to show her off. And factor number 3 is that you want to try and make this period of affection a minimum of, say, 5 minutes per day, as opposed to just giving her a quick kiss on the forehead and saying you love her in passing. What you want to do is actually sit down on the couch with her, turn the TV off, put your phone in another room and on silent, and actually give her a cuddle, ask her how her day was, hold her hand, and give her kisses as you chat. So by doing this, you're giving her the attention, affection, and emotional connection that she needs to feel close to you. And if you're willing to make this effort on a consistent daily basis, it won't be you performing that shit foreplay in the kitchen anymore. It will actually be her doing these things to you. But the big difference is that, unlike her, you'll actually love it when she's doing all of those things to you. Your unselfish, non-sexual affection will make her feel closer and more connected to you, and this will result in better sex and much more of it. So please think about what I've said today and make the effort to provide her that unselfish, non-sexual affection each and every day. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and leave your comments down below, and keep tuning back into improvement.com every few days for my regular videos to improve yourself as a man. And if you'd like some help to dress better, feel more confident, and actually enjoy the process of going clothes shopping, then just click the Image Doctor link in the description field below, where you can see all of my men's personal styling and clothes shopping services. Okay guys, have a great day and keep learning and improving yourselves.
Dan, you rock, thank you. To you gentlemen, I say good day.